guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got our girl AGL Mai here, right? So Mai just got her EZA over here on JP. We have the massive Peppy Gal EZA plus Pan, right? Again, it's weird how all of these girls EZA, like they're all Peppy Gal's units, but then they got like Pan in there who's not technically on it. This Mai, I think, is going to be a pretty solid sort of support option for a lot of teams. Right, she's not coming out of the gate doing 5 million attack stats and shit like that herself, but, you know, she supports the AGL type, gives him extra attack and defense. She gives Peppy Gal, you know, stats as well. And then, of course, she is also giving all allies 3 key, which is going to be, I think, very good for her relevance on a lot of teams, right? So let's go ahead and give her a sticker. And then we will take a look at how good our girl AGL Mai looks. I'm pretty sure these Peppy Gal stickers pretty much all suck. Let me see what this looks like. That's okay, I guess. I mean, they're not... Yeah, I mean, this looks fine, because you can see, like, sort of... This looks okay. Some of them, I think it's, like, Tech Android 18. Hers was horrible. Alright, so we're starting here on the Time Traveler team, and this is pretty much exactly what I'm talking about right here. Why this Mai will be so good, because we have 3 characters who don't work the best together. I mean, Trunks and Mai, they have... What is this? Okay, so her links are Battlefield Diva, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Dismal Future, and Shattering Limit. So we have Dismal Future and Cold Judgment activated. Her defense at 131k, which is good because she gets 50% defense on Super. So, you know, her role really is like a floating support unit. And in that role, she's looking pretty damn good. But, you know, running like the Time Traveler team, which we're doing right here, we're gonna have like you could have just like a real mishmash of characters, right? And Mai just giving all allies 3 key. Golden Cooler is giving all allies 2 key. Then Mai is giving Time Traveler allies 2 key, right? So it's like that can help make this team, you know, sort of like function a little bit better off, which will be good, right? Again, so remember her attack stat numbers are not like, you know, super the craziest or anything like that, but between the support she's giving and stuff, I think she's actually a pretty solid unit. We did see right there, she also does have a 70% chance to stun. So on her super attack effect, she is greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and then a great chance to stun, right? So, you know, especially with that, I take a look at how good she might be, you know, when we go into, you know, like Connected Hope, Super Battle Road, or like any of these type of stages, Battle of Wits, you know, Revenge and Earthling do actually have stages, right? So it's like Mai, I think in Super Battle Road on some of these smaller category teams, she can really, really, I think, help out quite a bit, right? Now, I definitely do want to get Golden Cooler next to Mai. Golden Cooler is one of her best linking partners, because again, Mai sort of has like a wonky-ish link set. I think her and Golden Cooler, they share Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, and Shattering the Limit, as well as him being a support. So he'll be a good unit next to Mai, right? Now, keep in mind, Bojack, I believe for Time Travelers, I mean, Bojack is definitely the best leader for Time Travelers, right? But he's not like... He's giving Time Travelers 150%, but really, Time Travelers needs exactly what Bojack is, just supporting Time Travelers instead, right? In the future, I'm sure we will get that, but like right now we don't. All right, so this would be what? Shattering the Limit we'd get as well? Yeah. Okay, so sure, let's put Mai in the middle. What is her defense up to? 137. And again, remember, Mai does get 50% of that back, which of course is a very, very good number. To get her to, you know, to basically, I mean, what is she getting? Like, just under 70k defense right there. So again, she would be over 200k on a 150% lead. I mean, that is with Cold Judgment active, right? Cold Judgment, of course, being a hugely powerful defensive link. All right, yeah, we'll see her attack stats go up a little bit when she does double super attack like that. I think that additionals is probably what we would want to go for our girl Mai right here. Yeah, definitely additionals, right? Because if you're going to go additionals for Mai, you know, you're going to be able to get that defensive raise and the 70% chance to stun. I think that's much better to go for Mai than trying to farm crit and like a little bit of extra damage. I think that's probably the ideal way to go about utilizing Mai. I'm curious what Bojack. This is a really good rotation. Oh my god, he's at 300k defense. Okay, that's wow. All right, Bojack. I was just about to say, I'm very curious to see what Bojack is going to do on this rotation right here. 300 defense and a 6 million attack stat. Yeah, Bojack. Transform Bojack. He's a bad boy, huh? All right. Okay, Bojack, look at you. All right. I mean, that's like pretty much his ideal situation right there, right? Pretty good. Okay, so right here, we'll be able to have 5 out of 6 links. The only thing we don't have active is Battlefield Diva. That's her only link. 165k defense. Wow, not bad. Okay, all right. So yeah, we'll see this rotation right here. And then we'll go to one of Mai's other teams. Again, Mai being an all types, key support type unit, and then being on many different, like, sort of like weird category teams makes us Mai, I think, a very good option to use on a lot of teams. And of course, she is probably a staple on the Peppy Gal's team. At the very minimum, she's giving Peppy Gal category allies the 30% attack and defense and 15% chance to crit. Mai also does have the Scouter ability if your HP falls below 50%. Again, very good for Super Battle Road. 50% is something you'll see, I think, pretty often. So, like, Scouter effect is good. Because, like, some of those Vegetos, they have to fall under 30%, right? Which is not easy. 50% is way, way more, like, consistent to be able to do. All right, now we're over here on the Peppy Gal team. This should be a pretty good turn for Mai in terms of her defense. Yeah, 180k, and then we could jump it way up right here when we get Cold Judgment activated. 214, damn. I mean, Chi-Chi is giving, what, 120% defensive support to Peppy Gals? So that, of course, is a huge jump, but, like, man, this is why, like, that Cold Judgment link is so crazy, and this Mai, like, this is a very strong rotation, just Videl and AGL Mai together. Like, I mean, this rotation is going to go crazy, man. Like, Mai in slot 2, like, pushing way over 300k defense right here. We know how powerful Videl is in slot 1, right? Mai is giving Videl, what, 3 key, 30% attack and defense, 15% chance to crit. She has a potential Scouter effect. Like, AGL Mai is nasty, dude. Like, she's pretty good. I like what we're seeing from her quite a bit. Okay, so let's do a couple of rotations here. I did bring the Time Traveler support Mai as well. Remember, all she's going to do is just give Mai support, right? She's not really going to be able to link up since they both are just called Mai. One character we could get for sure could be Mai from OG Dragon Ball. I think that could be interesting to see. Mai from OG Dragon Ball. I don't know how, like, if they would change her name or what, but I mean, it is ridiculous. It's the same character, right? From like she's in episode 1 of Dragon Ball. Mai, like, it's so weird that they were just like, all right, we're just making her relevant out of nowhere. It's so random. That shit is so goofy, man. All right, let's just incinerate this Trunks. Again, we'll do one more rotation with Mai here, but I mean, I think we saw her looking pretty good on Peppy Gals, right? Like, when you look at how good her defense is going to be, and then she's supporting, right? Because remember, with Mai, she is giving all allies 3 key no matter what, but the actual buffs, right? Like, AGL's getting 20% attack and defense, then Peppy Gals get 30% attack and defense, and the 15% chance to crit. So, what characters you're using with her do matter quite a bit, but she's still going to be able to help out a lot, just with the all types key, right? Like, that's, you guys know I'm always wanting for them to give that to units. There's a reason for that. It's very, very good. All right, so in this rotation, we're at 199k. Again, with Chi-Chi, we have Shattering Limit and Battlefield Diva both activated. So we'll go ahead and get this turn, and then let's go to, I mean, we could rock Mai on Battle of Wits, right? Battle of Wits / Majin Buu Saga. I mean, that could be a good team for Mai to help out, right? With, all the Boos, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Ultimate Gohan. You have such a wide variety of characters. And Mai could certainly help out quite a bit, giving that all types key 3. Alright, right, we got one more turn I guess we could do over here. Still on Peppy Gals, right? We have Int Ribrian. We still only have the same 2 links active, but Int Ribrian is a support type unit as well. Again, just getting as much sort of like footage of like how Mai is going to look on some of these teams, how she might impact the other units and make them stronger and stuff like that. Always is very good to see. Remember, Int Ribrian is still a very, very good unit too, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and move on to the next team. Again, we'll do Battle Wits and Boo Saga, where I think Mai's can help us. See, we're seeing her damage numbers are pretty much in that range, which are definitely not the craziest, but she is bringing a lot else to the table that I do really like. All right, now we're over here on the Majin Buu Saga team / Battle of Wits. Remember, our girl Android 18 is going to be pretty nasty, provided there is a Krillin on the team. So we have a couple of links active right here for Mai. We have Battlefield Diva as well as Shattering the Limits. Again, let's just get a few more rotations with her, and then we'll go ahead and finish up just to sort of see what she's able to bring to the table. Again, this could be a very good team that you could, you know, sort of rock with Mai, having her sort of give the support and the extra abilities and stuff like that. I do think is going to be very, very good, right? So definitely a fan of the Mai. And then, of course, the stunning, right? The 70% chance to stun will go very, very hard in Super Battle Road. Like, you know, if you're a JP player currently, the Earthling stage, Mai would really help out a lot on. The Revenge Super Battle Road stage, again, Mai would help out a lot on. You know, the Future Saga Extreme stage, you know, was just added. Again, Mai would really help out a lot on that. Like, we're talking about a bunch of stages that were literally just added that Mai would actually really help out on, right? Between the 70% chance to stun, the good defense, the all types key, and then the Scouter effect. If you are able to get that Scouter effect off. I did bring the AGL Trunks and Mai right here because they're going to be a ridiculous rotation with AGL Mai. Especially like if you want to try and go like the Future. Here's the thing, like Future, I recently did you know, the Future stage, no item, Extreme Future. If this Mai was out before I did that, like she definitely would have been on the team. Like, this Mai is definitely a lot better than the Int Mai, right? For sure. Right, this Mai's defense is way higher. Her stun chance is better. And again, the Scouter effect. I mean, you guys know I'm always talking about how I think the Scouter effect is the strongest ability in the game. I feel like very comfortable and confident saying that the Scouter ability is like pretty much the single strongest thing you can do in this game, because like it's impossible to sort of get caught once you have the Scouter effect up, right? That's why, like, talking about STR Super Vegito as like unrunnable and difficult events and stuff like that, it's just like pure cap, right? Like he's not invincible. You're not going in there and you can put him in front of 70 attacks and you're good. You have to actually use your brain when using him. But, like, being able to see where the enemy super attacks are, it's going to be a rare instance where you're going to die because of him after he's transformed with that Scouter effect up, right? I mean, you could say the same thing with Tech Gogeta, right? When Tech Gogeta fuses, you know, you get 10 turns with Vegito, 5 turns with Gogeta of being able to see where that super attack is. So, like, they completely are controlling the fight even when they're not on rotation. All right, so here we go. This is a really good rotation, right? We have all of Mai's links active, all 6 links active. She does activate the active skill ability for the AGL Trunks and Mai also. I'm hesitant to use it. It would do so, like, I'm not going to use their active skill only because like I'm not guaranteed that Mai would then even get this attack in afterwards. 188k. Again, we have all 6 links active: Battlefield Diva, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Dismal, Future, and Shattering Limit. The Trunks and Mai, and then Mai, they share, okay, so 2 million is what we got to for Mai right there. But they share Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, and Dismal Future, right? Which is a nice little, you know, bunch of links to have active, which is good. So there we go. There's AGL Mai. Again, she's pretty good. I like this unit a lot. I see myself using this unit quite a bit. She's bringing a lot of different things to the table in a very good way. So AGL Mai, definitely very solid. All right, this is the love to light the future. Yes, Mai Future. Her leader skill is AGL and Int type key 3 and 90% of stats, so fodder leader skill, but it doesn't matter. Her super attack is the all-out surprise attack, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and then she has a great chance of stunning the enemy. So, of course, greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn to 50% attack and offensive buff, and then the great chance of stunning the enemy is a 70% chance to stun. Her passive skill, Growing Resistance, gives her 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then she gives all allies 3 key. Then she gives AGL allies 20% attack and defense. She gives Peppy Gal category allies 30% attack and defense and a 15% chance to crit. And then she sees where enemy super attacks are when HP is 50% or less, you know, the Scouter effect. Very, very, very good right there. Her links are Battlefield Diva, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Dismal Future, and Shattering the Limits. You know, which is, she has a solid link set for sure. 12 key multiplier is 130%, which is definitely very low. But again, damage is not really what Mai is trying to do. And it is unfortunate she's only got 6 links, by the way. I think, especially when characters like EZA and they've only got 6 links now or anything, like any character that's a TUR or an LR and that only has 6 links should be given a 7th link. There's no reason for them not to have 7 links. When it comes to EZAs, Mai would actually be very helpful in not only, of course, the Peppy Gal EZA, the one that just came out, but also STR Cells EZA. So there are 2 EZAs where Mai will really help out quite a bit. And then finally, she is on several different category teams. So she's on Peppy Gals, where she's going to be, of course, very, very helpful. Peppy Gals definitely got a nice buff with Kawaii being added, as well as the 4 EZAs. Nice little celebration for Peppy Gals. Mai is a very big buff for the future category. She is like, as the future team is currently constructed, she's like a must run. Like, right? Like, future is so bad. And Mai is really good. Then she's also over here on Time Traveler. Again, Mai is going to be a very good option for the Time Traveler team. Then, of course, we have the Revenge team. Mai is like a must-use option for Revenge Super Battle Road. You know, if you're a global player, you know, like waiting for this Mai's EZA will definitely make this stage much easier. Mai is also on the Earthling category team, where again she'll be very, very helpful. You know, and you know, of course, you know, she's going to work really good with Videl. A rotation of Videl and Mai would cream pie the stage easily. Mai is also over here on the Battle of Wits category team, where I think you can make really good use out of her. And then finally, she is on Connected Hope. Again, another team that she's going to be really, really useful on. So there we go. There's AGL Mai, a very, very good EZA.